Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Season 3, Episode 2 of Locomotive Royale. I am your host, Ellis, otherwise known as the Admiral. With me I have 5 people representing 5 engines that all served a mine. So, this was an interesting suggestion given by my very own technical advisor, Tyler.
Hello.
And so now we will begin to introduce the contestants, starting with Doc. What have you brought us today?
I have brought us a Bell locomotive. This is listed on the Geared Steam Locomotives website as an open cab type because they didn't classify these. These didn't have official class systems. I dubbed it the 12-0.
The 12-0. That's a concerning
Oh.
number. Alright.
12 is in weight in tons and O is an open cab.
Okay. I'm glad we're developing our own class systems in lieu of South African class systems.
Don't talk to me.
Anyway,
Nice.
next up is East.
Yes, I am bringing the Jet 33.
Which is a 210-0 from Germany?
Bosnia.
Bosnia. Alright. In the third position is Valley. You have a watermarked picture of a camelback.
Yeah, that's supposed to be the Lehigh Coal Navigation E10 consolidations.
Alright. We have a Wooten boy in this.
Woot woot.
In the fourth position is Matt.
Yes, indeed. I have brought the Wanami Coal Mines / Delaware, Lackawanna, and Western 040. No, over 040s that are used on the Wanami Coal Mine Railroad.
I need to up. Nope, I can't up Matt's volume anymore. He's as loud as he's gonna get.
Okay.
That's
any better.
Hey, Tyler, I'm going to DM you something.
No, it's not. Alright, anyway.
Crap. Okay, stop. I'm gonna switch over to my phone. Be right back.
We could just give him subtitles.
God, no.
Yeah, that's right.
Anyway, in the fifth position is TJ.
And I am bringing the China State SY Mikado.
We all know it and love it from multiple Zombie Train Locomotive verses.
Of course.
Alright, now time to hide this, and we are back on our favorite spreadsheet. I don't know if it's our favorite spreadsheet, actually. But either way, Doc or Hemlock, you're up first. Oh wait, is Matt back yet?
Who knows? It's Matt.
It says he's muted.
We don't need to ask questions.
No, we do actually specifically need to ask him questions, as well as every other contestant.
Look, if he's not here,
Lied.
he just loses. That's all. That's
That's not how that goes. I'm sorry.
Yes,
I gave him the information.
Bruh.
Is it...
Literally right here.
Okay, well, I'm glad you're here.
Boy.
You're a little bit clearer now.
Okay.
So, Doc, hit us with that first stat.
Do it. I don't want to put my dick out on the table just yet. So let's.
Remember, everyone has a veto. Just throw it out there.
A factor of adhesion. Let's try that.
Ooh.
Veto.
Why would you do that?
That was quick.
Yeah, that was quick. Alright.
Alright, I'll let it be known that I had a perfect 4, so fuck you.
No.
What was yours then, if you wanted to veto it?
3.
3! Oh!
Yeah, suck a dick.
We're back to elementary school, kids.
Alright.
I don't know why you're
That's
so upset by this engine. It's literally not a good engine.
Yes, you would. Alright, well, first of all, what's that
Driver
crunchy
wheelbase.
sound? Second of all, Doc, what's your second stat?
Driver wheelbase.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Alright, driver wheelbase. What's yours?
Yeah, how's that veto looking now, East? 4.5.
Alright, East, how about yours?
millimeters?
21.65.
Why is the formatting broken? Who broke the formatting?
I blame East Rail.
Okay, I wish I had a compilation of every time you said I blame East Rail, because it's probably long.
And most of them are not my fault.
Easy to blame.
Anyway,
It
Easy
does
to
a
blame
lot
you
of
for stuff.
things.
Anyway,
so I don't know what you want.
Valerie, what's your engine wheelbase? That's what it is. Engine, not driver, right? Engine.
What?
Driver, right?
Was it driver or engine wheelbase?
Driver.
Okay, driver
Did I
wheelbase.
say driver wheelbase or engine wheel? I don't know actually, because it's the same. This is an 040.
It doesn't even
East.
matter.
Okay, East. Which one did you give us?
Driver.
Okay, so driver wheelbase. Valerie, what's driver
Okay.
wheelbase?
15.33.
33. All right, Matt, what's your driver wheelbase?
What?
Did he say something?
Matt, you're
All I
really
hear is
quiet.
hold on.
You're extremely quiet.
Oh my god!
Matt, just
It
DM it
sounds
to
like
me
he's-
and I'll tell
it
him
sounds
for
like
you.
he's yelling from a mile
Yeah.
away.
This is the other
He's
side
in the
of the
pit
tunnel.
right
Alex,
now.
you've called
Stuck in
3
the
people
mine, yeah.
that are not me, East.
There is no correct answer.
What?
Okay, my driving wheelbase is 6'0".
You could have just said 6.
Sorry for my quiet voice. I don't know. I thought this microphone's not very good.
Okay.
But my driving
Well, now
wheelbase
you
is
sound
6'0". Oh, okay, cool. Yay!
I don't know what you
Back
did
from the
before.
coal mines, I see.
My microphone is now a little even closer to my face. That's probably it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, East, I'm pretty sure at least one of those was me saying the word he's, not East. Anyway, TJ, what's your driver wheelbase?
14.47.
13.47. Okay, so, the first points of the game. Doc gets 5, Matt gets 4, TJ gets 3, Valleyman gets 2, and East gets 1, and no vetoes.
Graham is being sad in the DMs because if he had made it, all 4 of the foamers would have been here.
Oh.
Well, he shouldn't have bragged about
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I mean, TJ exists as a creature of spite, I suppose.
Yeah.
I guess.
Valley, you gotta put your point in.
Oh, what did I
TJ, you
get?
better breathe.
You got a 2.
Chaos.
Alright.
Oh.
There he goes.
Okay, East, and I am talking to East this time. What's
Lies.
your stat?
Nothing, apparently.
Alright, he's dead.
No, I'm thinking.
I usually have a Steam Locomotive page open for this, and I forgot to open
Your stat is how many countries have you invaded?
it. Jesus Christ!
He's not German.
Guys, I don't think that's on Steam Locomotive. I'm just throwing it out there.
Approximately
Number built.
0.
Number built.
Oh.
I mean, I suppose I can roll.
Why
with it.
would you do that?
See, this is an interesting one because I can't actually find numbers on this, so I just kind of have to go off of images. I can confirm at least 6 of these existing. But there
That's
will probably
terrible.
be
That's
more.
6 more than I think should have existed.
Can we say
No,
this
these
all I
things
learned
were-
is
these
things.
things were poggers, man.
Alright,
Nobody
anyway.
remembers how many there were because nobody cared enough.
East, how many many of you were there?
6. 1,151.
There it is. I was like, this is a
Like,
purposeful pause.
Waiting for the other shoe to drop.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, Valley?
2.
Yo, I'm not last.
So that's, wait, no, Matt, so how many of these were there?
Oh, Matty boy.
There were 4 Wannabe boys as far as I know.
4 wannabe boys. I just want to say, I love how they
One did not last
I
long.
love how they squished all the domes together so they could make the saddle tank bigger.
Yes.
Anyway,
Yeah, it's painful.
TJ,
I hate it.
how many of yours were there?
Number built,
Yeah.
Too many.
1988.
Okay.
Number or date? No.
Alright, somebody else broke it. Okay.
Both, honestly.
Well, anyway,
Yeah.
East gets 5 points. TJ gets 4 points. 3 points for Doc, 2 points for Matt, 1 point for Valley.
Mm.
That was
It
the
doesn't
only reason I
surprise me
wanted
that they only built 2.
That was the only stat I ever wanted to use. The rest of my stats is a literally garbage engine.
Oh no.
It explains why my engine is so obscure. There were only 2 of them ever built.
Yeah.
Well,
now
didn't
when
they
you ask
steal these
number-
from C&J?
Now, when you ask number in class, I'm just going to veto that because fuck you.
Oh, my number in class is different.
Yeah, that's the thing.
That's slight. This is one of the rare cases where those numbers aren't the exact same.
What is it then?
Let's
You wanna
find
spill
out
the
later.
beans?
We'll find out later, maybe.
Let's find out at the rail yard.
Anyway,
No.
Anyway, Valleyman, what's your stat?
Valve gear? Oh, shit, wait. No. That would make... Actually, maybe.
Does Sean-Clad really want to go out
Do
to
you,
bat
do, you
with that?
wanna, do you want to go with Valve Gear?
No, because I'm gonna lose if I choose that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why you don't do that.
Hey, I don't mean to be, sort of like overly helpful here, but you have a Wooten firebox. I just want to remind you of that.
Oh yeah, I could do a gray area wherever it is.
Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah, we all do that.
Ellis, you're not supposed to help the enemy.
It's quite a
I mean,
great area.
that's true, but I get the feeling he's gonna have a bad time overall.
I chose a camelback.
Anyway,
He chose a Connie Camelback.
yes.
You've chosen death.
So anyway, great area.
Yeah, great area.
All right, Doc, does this thing have grates?
It doesn't have
Hey,
a crown sheet, but it is a grate.
All right.
Hey, be grateful.
Muting top.
Matt, you get a point for that.
Yeah,
Not a good point. You get a bad point. You get a deduction.
Yeah.
A point is better than no point. I don't care.
All right. Anyway, what's your grade area? 8.5.
8.5.
All right,
And
East.
small.
What's your grade area?
Poland.
It's all of Poland. It's all burning under it.
They still weren't German.
It's all of freaking Steve Bosniak over there.
East, what is your grade area? Where'd he go?
Oh, I forgot I have push to talk on 41.98.
Nice! You played yourself.
Valley, what about you?
Push to invade France.
95.
That's more like it. Matt?
14 foot.
Whoops. 14. Whoops.
Still
Still bigger than Doc.
Well, it's not
TJ?
that difficult to do that.
It's not a high bar.
48.42.
48.42. Somehow bigger
there
than
we
the Bosnian engine.
I told you, these
Nice
things
job,
are literally
TJ.
trash. I just
Make
want
me
to pass
proud.
number in class and get it over with. I know I'm going to lose.
Anyway, Valley, you get 5 points. TJ, you get 4. East, you get 3. Matt, you get 2. And Doc, you get 1. This is such a bizarre assemblage of locomotives. This might be the weirdest
you have,
assemblage of engines that we've ever had on a Locomotive
You've
Royale.
got like polar
I was going to
opposites.
say, you should have seen Death Royale.
We don't speak of that thing.
Don't remind me.
Anyway, Matt, what are you bringing to the table?
Oh, crap. I had something in my head a minute ago.
Well, length of chain hung
Hey.
off the front of the engine isn't a stat, but you do have that.
Hey,
Number
Oh, man.
destroyed by the Environmental Protection Agency is also not a stat.
Oh, wait.
Oh, no, but it is one, though, so.
hey, Matt. I just want to point out that you're an 040.
Yeah, I know. That's pretty great.
I also want to point out that number of troublesome trucks pushed is not a stat, but
Matt, I don't think you understand my meaning. You're an 040. You're all drive wheels.
So, axle loading. No,
No.
So, ratio of driver to engine wheelbase because I know he's trying to get me to do that.
the amazing part is
What?
that you actually did it instead of doing something that would end up screwing him over.
You know what? Last.
The pigeon did something right.
Yeah, man, I'm pigeon man, but I can do some things right.
040 dude that would screw me over that would not screw
I
himself
don't
over.
know. He would find something.
I will find a way.
All right, but anyway, what's your
I know if a study can ask that
What's-
would screw you over.
what's your
I will
what's your
find.
what was it, driver wheel? What do you ask,
Ratio
Matt?
of driving wheelbase to overall engine wheelbase.
Yeah,
that.
ratio of driver to engine wheelbase.
Okay,
This at least gets him a guaranteed
Doc
5.
gets a 1.
Yep.
East. You have push talk on, don't forget.
0.72.
0.72. Oops, I just copied over Doc's. 0.72. I just want to say that he automatically gets a 5 unless someone has a screwed up stat like last time. Valley, what's yours?
Oh, 0.65.
0.65. Matt, what about you? What? No.
One. Oh.
And then TJ.
TJ, death.
Did you just
I mean-
0.46? Right. That's Mikado.
Ooh.
So there's that. Anyway, Matt and Doc both get 5s. East gets a 3, Valley gets a 2, and TJ gets a 1.
Hmm.
We may have found one of the only things that's going to get TJ a 1.
Besides that, TJ can win by mediocrity and then communism.
Yes.
Nobody ever say year built.
Hey TJ, what's your stat?
No, that's gonna get vetoed real quick.
You gotta wait till people
can
use
still
their
do it.
vetoes.
Well, wait. Yeah.
Why would they get vetoed? Oh, I don't know.
You can
tender
kill their
water
vetoes.
capacity. Oh wait, I can't do that.
Yeah, you can.
You can do water
No,
capacity,
because-
just not coal.
Mine is slash. Mine is like blank slash a number. So
Wait a minute. Let me look. Let me take a peek.
I mean, it just means that you don't
I
have
have
it in
it in-
Imperial. You
yeah.
can just go run that through a converter real quick.
I
Yeah,
was gonna say I only have it in milliliters.
that'd be mega liters. Hold on. Uh,
That would be liters probably.
Megaliters.
not milliliter.
Is ya?
We need. I think that's 1,000 liters.
Okay,
Yeah.
well,
Yeah,
Sounds
yeah, it's
about-
1,000 liters.
well, I'm gonna do tender water capacity then, I guess.
All right,
Okay.
tender water capacity. Doc.
200. Wait, I just wrote that in East Rail stat page.
Jesus Christ.
Uh-oh.
All right, East. What about
It's fine,
you?
it's fine.
You have some water.
79.20.
All right, Valley.
What was the stat?
Water capacity.
Their capacity.
Hold on. Tender capacity 5,000.
5,000 gallons. All right, Matt.
950.
950. Those extra 50 are because they smushed the domes together.
Yeah, probably.
TJ.
In gallons?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not right.
That's not correct.
It's
Thank
it's
you.
not correct. It's much less than that. It's 6604. But
I think he chose the wrong measurement there, buddy.
well, he put in millions
I'm
of
in,
liters instead of thousands of liters.
Yeah, well, I'm
Yeah,
on
that
the
would
calculator
make-
from megaliter to US gallons. And
That would make
that's what I thought
sense.
it was. Because it shows up as big M, big L, so sorry.
Well, that clearly isn't right.
Yeah, this calculator I don't think is correct, but
Ooh.
Anyway,
That's-
so East gets 5 points, which shouldn't really surprise anyone. He's got a pretty hefty tender. TJ gets 4 points, Valley gets 3 points, Matt gets 2 points, and Doc gets his 1 point.
Doc
You
is
see
the
how
oil
the
burner
deal-
here, right?
oh, this one sucks.
I get
Doc,
3.
Doc is the oil burner here, right?
Is he an oil burner?
I
Did you say I get 3?
I burn many
Yes,
things.
you get 3
want
points,
the
Val.
list?
Including people's hands from touching their
Is
thermos
everyone,
bottle.
is everyone a coal burner?
God.
Looks like it.
Alright, everyone do the
Okay.
math. Let's get our end of round 1 tallies.
Oh boy, it's Meath time.
No, I'm just gonna nip this in the bud. These things do not burn. I mean, they technically can burn coal, but they were generally built to burn. Hold on. They were generally built to burn kerosene, fuel oil, distillate, or crude oil.
Why do I have a feeling I'm in last place?
These things were built to burn like the crappiest liquid
question-
imaginable.
I
If it
question
was
my
a
score.
flammable liquid.
Valley, because you got 1 5 and no 4s. That's why you're in last.
You're like, oh, this engine sucks, and now he's winning.
Yeah. So
I don't know how
East
that's
is in the
going
lead
on.
with
It's
17
because
points.
of the biggest one here.
TJ is in second place with 16 points. Doc and Matt are tied with 15 points apiece. So that's
That
you
feels fitting.
and you. And Valley is in last place with 13 points.
This is what I get for choosing a camelback.
Yes, that is what you get for choosing Camelback.
I don't like this.
It's the only thing I could It's the only thing I could find that I wanted to use ahead of stat page.
Yeah, I mean that do
Yeah,
be
30 doesn't have a stat page.
Could have used Magma Arizona. Tyler would have loved you.
I don't even know what that is.
Somebody choose Arizona, por favor.
nobody chooses Arizona
Tyler out here getting snubbed.
except for
Arizona
Achilles.
Key
Achilles
guy.
chose Arizona, but anyway,
Yeah, but he's not here, so it's fine.
yeah, but he's not here right now. Anyway, Doc,
Achilles is great.
Mr. Bell
Jealous
Locomotive
boy.
Works. Please hit us with your second stat.
Okay. Shut up. I come to your house, dunk you into a lake.
Uh-oh.
Minimum weight of rail.
Minimum weight of rail.
Oh boy. Okay, so what's yours?
Wait, what was it?
25.
Minimum weight
What was
of
the
rail.
question?
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, I don't think I'll come in last, so I'll save my veto.
Eat ass.
Alright, Doc, yours is 25. Please wait until I ask so that we can get vetoes on the table. Cause
Ellis back here like, damn, bro, that's mad funny, but I don't think I asked.
Anyway, Doc's 25. East, what's yours? 56.
It's 56. You're on push to talk, East.
I know, 50 seconds.
Valley, what about you?
Trying.
73.
Oof. Matt?
Man.
Okay, so on the stat sheet that Tyler gave me, it says lightest rail available, no marking, pounds. So, like, does that mean it can run on dirt or what?
No, that means you don't have the stat.
No, that means you lose.
Yeah, okay, I figured as much.
You fool.
As I would say, the weight of the sun.
Alright, TJ?
64.
64. Alright.
I mean, I suppose that works.
Well, Matt undeservedly loses.
Honestly, I was worried he'd beat me, but, like, then he didn't ask the question until it was far too late.
That's, that's the way it be. No, you get 5 points. Then East gets 4, TJ gets 3, Valley gets 2, and Matt gets 1 as a pity point.
Pity point. Yep.
And once everyone gets those
Loco-based
numbers
idea.
in, which, there we go. East, what are you?
Veto?
Loco. Okay, but that was a quick veto. So, now I can ask number in class.
Oh,
Yeah. I don't care because I know I'll get a
Wait,
3 on
number
that. But I don't have a Loco-based page.
Neither do I.
Number
Yeah.
of class? The hell?
Number in class. Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Oh.
Isn't that just the same as amount? What?
Yes.
Oftentimes it
Well,
is,
yes,
but
but
sometimes it
actually
isn't.
Six.
Alright.
So basically road numbers?
No.
No.
There should be a row for
There should
number
be
in
a separate-
class.
A separate category somewhere.
Wait, wait. Okay, wait.
Oh, what? What the hell?
Never mind, my number's the same, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
Dude.
Communism prevails.
Let me go pull up the, let me
Alright.
go pull up the boy.
Doc, is everybody good with this?
Number in
Alright, Doc,
class
how
is-
many in class?
6.
At least 6.
Yeah.
Uh,
Your
Six
number
ish.
has to be right below your white notation.
yeah.
It's six-ish.
It's close to the top. East, how many?
Honestly, it's probably
Now, because, it's former USSR and stuff, I don't have an exact number, but the USSR had 2,100 of these.
Okay.
Comrade.
Vala, did you find your number in class?
2 again.
That's kind of what I figured. Matt?
4.
Okay.
Again.
And TJ, how many?
1988 again.
88?
I want to
Alright.
remind you that any of you could have vetoed this.
Well, TJ wasn't going to.
I mean, I could have, but I don't know why I did. I to be honest, I forgot it was even a fucking thing.
Alright, well, East wins. East gets 5 points, TJ gets 4. And the rest, you just divide how many you have by 2, and that's how many points you got. Doug gets 3, Matt gets 4, Tyler gets 2.
Honestly, there were probably way more. There were probably, like, in the hundreds at least of these. It's just that I can't find any comprehensive records of how many of these were built.
What were these things?
There were
Thermos
contractor
tube.
locomotives. They were just used kind of wherever for whatever. Like, they were used on plantations. They were used they were used in mines. They were used on construction sites. Like, for example, this one that was used in the construction of the New York City subway.
What the
So what you're saying is it's a thermos tube.
That's an
The
interesting one.
problem is, a lot of these
So-
went to the Caribbean.
Yeah.
makes
So,
Probably because they
record
wanted them as far
zero.
away as possible.
Alright, anyway.
Photos, maybe two.
Does not exist.
Anyway, Valley, what's your stat?
Can we do like fuel capacity? Is that a thing?
Yes, that is a thing.
No, you can't.
We can't because we
I
don't all
burn-
burn coal here.
I burn everything except coal.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine because mine doesn't even have it.
I burn anything.
Then why would you ask
Well,
it?
that's
Okay,
a problem.
okay.
I didn't look at it before I asked.
Real quick, I'd like to
Probably
say
do
something.
What?
Real quick,
Matt has a confession to make.
Um, so it's kind of good that doesn't work because my locomotive has exactly 0. There is no coal bunker on this. You just pile like a certain amount of coal into the cab and use that to go. So,
I see. We're
Welcome
going on
to ARR.
Yeah.
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 Welcome to a coal mine road. Welcome to a coal mine that's like 0.8 miles long trackage.
Valley, just to remind me, you're the only bigger standard gauge engine here, which means you have big wheels.
Eat.
You want me to do?
East is trying to give himself 5 points.
Fuck.
No, actually, you might be larger because I'm a great locomotive. I'm a small boy.
Eat.
This
Stop
thing's a
making
fucking
lies.
locomotive too.
Never job.
Still not German.
Tractive effort.
Alright, tractive effort.
Tractive effort.
I mean, that's a question.
That's definitely a question.
Alright, tractive effort.
6,000.
6,000.
Oh wow. Okay, you're
Not
weak.
entering it in the right cell again.
East. East is still.
51,897.
Alright. Valley.
You're weak too. Wow.
Wait, how the hell is this? Okay, 41,140.
Vert, we're doing Loco Royale. so you can mute.
I did forget to call spectators, so. I mean, he could have stayed muted. Matt.
11,030.
11,030. Wow, that's pretty
Chunky
chunk
little
for a 4-0.
For
Right.
35.5-inch gauge 040, pretty good.
Alright, TJ.
38,147.
Also, hold on, go back 1 minute. Matt, what gauge is this?
35.5 inch.
Oh, so we're working on the ingot logic here.
Yeah,
Pretty much, yeah,
it's
23,
basically free foot. We counted
Yeah,
as free foot.
It's 3 foot, but technically it says 35.5 inch on all the spec sheets.
Oh my god.
That's what it
Like,
says.
I can pull up the diagrams right now. They might say
Anyway.
free foot.
No.
Anyway,
No.
East gets 5, Valley gets 4, TJ gets 3, Matt
I
gets
don't
2,
know
and
why,
Doc gets 1.
but in my head, I thought somehow maybe because of the wound and the freaking driver diameter that maybe this would be stronger than East's engine, but then I realized he has a 10 driver engine.
Yeah, he
then
has a big
has
body.
more
Yeah, but
drivers.
I mean,
so-
your driver diameter's got to be bigger then, so that's a good stat. You should ask next
Oh,
time.
well, let me just... Okay, for one, let's start bullying East a little more, because for all his complaining about how shitty this locomotive is, he's doing pretty well.
What did I get?
You got a 4.
Okay,
Yep.
I keep forgetting for some reason. I don't know why.
I feel that.
Having one of those days. Alright,
Yeah.
Matt, can you find something you can beat East in?
Oh, there are plenty of things.
It was kind of funny. Let me find.
Size of headlight is judged bigger to smaller, so you won't win that.
Matt, I will remind you again, you are a tank engine.
Ellis, that headlight is
No.
actually off of an automobile.
Yes, I know.
Bonus point.
No.
You know,
What, the Wannabe engine?
yeah, Tyler.
Yes.
Tyler.
Well, that explains why it's so small.
You know what?
Hey, Matt, what was your favorite stat in the World War I Royale?
No.
Hey, Doc, I have a question to ask you.
What's your question?
Who built you?
Oh, God.
Oh
Here we
God!
go.
Really? We're doing this?
That's what it says in the tin. It's a bell. It's a bell locomotive. Are you really doing this?
Yes.
I don't even know. Hold on.
Now
You know
let
what,
the
I was
spy
nice
reveal
to know
himself.
that. I
Filler,
had to do
Filler
a
is
little
up at the
something
top. Valley.
Oh, I see it. What the
And no,
hell
but
is
I
this
guys
wanted to
company?
help over with this too.
I've
I
never
just had
heard
to
of
do
this
that.
company before.
Boy, you'll be better than Doc, so.
All right.
Brennan Williams and Co. is Baldwin.
Yeah.
How does this have an objective point value?
It doesn't.
We'll get to that.
Yeah.
It
No,
doesn't
I don't
tell
think
us
we
bias.
will.
We will.
We will. This is the way it is. Anyway.
I know. No, the way it is does not mean it's objective, though.
Well,
That's my question.
Shush.
well, it's
Shush.
usually it's been based on universality, like like popularity of a certain builder. So
Yeah.
that's what we've always done.
If it's more popular, is better. I don't know if mine will even get a single point.
Well,
Okay, well let's get on with
Bell.
it.
Hey,
okay. So Doc,
Bell. It's exactly what it says on the tin. It's a Bell locomotive.
Ellis
Anyway.
can't read advertising in our stories.
anyway, it doesn't say it on this. The
We've
pic-
been referring it. It's right there. Bell
the picture
locomotive.
that the picture that you
12-0.
the picture that you sent, it just says geared steam locomotive works.
Ellis, on the spreadsheet, right there in locomotives, it is called the Bell Locomotive Works 12-0.
Okay. But I wasn't looking at the
That's right
spreadsheet.
there.
I was looking at the pictures and waiting for you to say something.
All right, let's get on with it.
If I was looking at the spreadsheet and if I cared about the fact that you had already written it down when I was asking you to say it out loud,
I did say it out loud.
Fight,
You did,
fight,
in
fight,
fact.
fight, fight.
Anyhow, East, let the spy reveal himself.
Okay, so I have several builders because you can't have 6,000 built by one unless you're Bepensi. So, aside from
Thunder.
prison labor, slave labor, prisoners of war, Poland, and other stuff, Henschel.
okay.
You just
No,
say
if you could have the decency to just, like, make a funny joke if you're gonna make one.
For the fatherland.
Coming from you, that's not much.
Got him.
Anyway,
I
Valley.
never claimed to be funny, I just thought I talked a
The
lot.
Burnham Williams
Okay, that's
and
Baldwin.
Company.
That's Baldwin, yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah, that's Baldwin.
Yeah.
Baldwin.
That's Baldwin. That's one of Baldwin's predecessors.
Oh,
Anyway,
I had
Matt.
no
Said it out
idea.
loud. It's Vernon
Um,
Williams and Co. It's Baldwin.
Vulcan.
Oh, okay, that's not bad.
He is
Did
Vulcan.
you really just, like, shoot yourself in the foot a little just so you could fight me?
Yes. I was
Anyway,
nice to you earlier. I had to balance it
TJ?
out.
You mean nice to me? You got a
Tank
fight
Chain.
too, you
Tank
shithead.
Chain's is not necessarily a bad builder. I don't know.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, what makes it a bad builder and a good builder? Like, that's why I'm asking.
Tang Shang just built a lot. They built everything.
I know.
And they
China.
built it until, like, 10 years
They're a
ago.
state-run-
They're good.
Matt, why am I friends with you?
I don't know why.
There are two
You asked that to
conversations
yourself,
going
bud.
on. Okay, so here's how I would rank them, and Tyler, you can disagree with me. I would say Baldwin, Tang Shen, Vulcan, Henschel, and then Bell.
I think Henschel
That
should
seems
be
fair.
fourth.
Of course you do, because it's yours.
Well, look at that. It doesn't shoot myself in the foot after all.
Okay, so, well, I mean, you definitely didn't get a 5.
You asked the stat
Oh, yeah.
that got you a 3 when there were several right in front of you that would have gotten you 4 or 5 easily. You
Next
gave
round, next
yourself
round.
a 3 over a 5 just to fucking spite me.
Anyway,
I'll be nice next round.
okay,
I'll be nice next round.
so Valley gets 5 points, TJ gets 4, Matt gets 3, East gets 2, and Doc gets 1.
I'll be nice next round, don't worry. I'll actually be nice next round.
I don't believe you, but okay.
Yeah, that's
Well,
fair.
the fact that Doc just removed him for 4 foamers, I doubt that's
Oh, he did it again.
I'm done with your bullshit, man. I'm 2,000% done with this. So
Oh boy.
I've started swim season. I've been swimming 2 hours a day. My mouth tastes like pool chemicals. I'm just kind of fucking done with everything.
Look, I'll be
Anyway.
nice to you next round, actually, though.
Anyway, TJ, what have you got?
Blow us all away.
Actually, don't do that.
I don't know. Overall, no, I don't even have that. How do you score gauges?
Gauges?
You don't.
No, gauges isn't a stat.
You
Yeah, it
don't.
is.
And for the record, if we were to ask gauges, I was built in everything from 2 foot to standard gauge.
Okay, well, I wasn't asking for who was OP.
So-
Local base ID, because why not?
That was already vetoed.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean I can't do it. Someone did tractive effort, didn't they? After it was
No,
vetoed?
no one
No.
vetoed tractive effort.
This game stinks. Let's do superheating surface, I
Oh
guess.
boy.
Okay.
Veto.
Alright, Matt vetoes.
I was gonna say, at least I'd beat Matt.
Alright. Evaporative heating surface.
Oh,
That's not a bad one.
Wait, okay, yeah, it's not bad.
Alright.
Thank you, Cox. Very cool.
218.
Alright. East.
1912.
1912. Valley.
2,133.
Matt.
449.
Okay. And TJ.
1851.
Well, it's okay. You did as well as Matt did on his own stat.
You know what,
Uh,
DJ? I'm just gonna tell you right now. Ask year built.
I really don't give a shit, okay? Like, it's a
Alright,
game.
so
okay? Can you
who
relax?
gets what?
Okay, so
I'm sitting here agonizing over what to
Valley-
ask, and there's an easy stat right
Valley
there.
gets 5 points. East gets 4 points. TJ gets 3. Matt gets 2. And Doc gets 1.
That's the one benefit I get for choosing a camelback. Everything about it is large.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Quite.
I like how this game generally consists of Doc advising people on ways to get points and them ignoring him.
Well, I mean, you usually advise someone on how to do something before they do it. Like, that's what advice is.
Wait a second.
Well, you generally advise people to backstab each other right before you walk into the Senate.
Well, no, it generally consists of Doc
Hello,
getting
Brutus.
and them not following it, and then me not even hearing him in the first place.
Oh, you hear him, but then you hear me. My turn.
Well, I hear him,
Alright.
and then I...
No, you hear him and you go pigeon.
Okay.
Yeah,
You don't
that's
turn to monkey, you return to pigeon.
Alright.
Okay.
Has
Inform them
everyone
about your asshole,
In
East
my
Trail.
defense of Matt,
Okay.
I have now been removed from 4 foamers.
Right. Alright, everyone tally your numbers up. I noticed
What about,
everyone did except
You
Matt.
want to make
I think
a
everyone already did.
family, too.
Another one bites the dust.
No, Matt didn't.
Oh,
Like
Did he? Is that his
Matt
score?
and Doc in a Royale is a concerning
wait.
selection.
Yeah, shut the fuck up about how you brought a subpar war engine, you bitch.
Somebody's salty.
Anyway,
System battle.
I'm kind of hoping the Camelback wins, but I know it's not.
anyway,
you never know.
You know what? I'll help make that happen just to fuck over East Rail.
Really? Just East? Not me this time? This is different.
anyway, here's the standings at the end of round 2.
Right.
How is this thing pronounced again?
What?
East's thing.
East Butte.
Okay, that 33 as 37 points is in the lead. The SY Mikado
Typically, a BR50.
is in second place with 33 points. The Camelback is in third place with 30 points, and the
Yay.
Bell Locomotive and the Wanami boys are tied for last place with 25 points apiece. And I have the hiccups. And the Bell Locomotive, whose builder is uncertain, gets to go now again at the beginning of round 3.
I love how Matt already has a negative
Alright.
1 and like bonus points.
Boiler pressure.
Yeah, the -1 is from my bad joke that I made earlier.
All right, boiler pressure.
Boiler pressure. Why would you do that?
Because 325.
What the
It
fuck?
is
How?
a supernova.
How?
Anyway, East.
32.10.
Okay.
You what?
It was a
You want to fucking
232
play,
point.
host? Let's play.
Valley, what about you?
200?
200 even. All right. Matt, what's your boiler pressure?
180.
I thought it'd be much higher because it's a Camelback, but nope.
No, it's not a young Camelback by any stretch. TJ?
198.7.
Oh, that is
Yeah,
low.
go around and find out, bitches.
That is low for an engine as young as that.
Yeah.
Anyway, the
Yeah.
Bell engine wins.
I'll take my one.
Yeah, fun fact, these things apparently were tested to go up to like 1,000 PSI and still didn't leak.
I'm sorry, you what?
They were reportedly
Yeah.
basically explosion-proof from the way they were designed. Like, you could
That's
not
because
explode
they're
these
just a
unless you were
thermos bottle with-
actively trying.
Anyway,
Thank you, Stanley Steamer.
anyway,
Certified Hollywood peanut.
Doc gets 5 points. East gets 4 points. Valley gets 3 points. TJ gets 2 points, and Matt gets 1 point.
Dude has a literal thermos bottle for a locomotive.
Yep.
It's a thermos bottle with some levers on it, and they called it a Bell locomotive.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actively trying to search for another image of this thing.
Well, East, it's your turn to drop a stat on us. What have you got?
This
Fat stat.
screw me over.
Wait a second, did I just find one?
I might actively be shooting myself in the foot.
Wouldn't be the
But
first
I'm
time.
going, yeah, but I'm going to pray. No, never mind. I'm not going to do that stat.
Oh, that's not it.
Oh wait, let's do the driver diameter.
All right, driver diameter.
Interesting.
The,
Oh, shit.
20.
the only people with vetoes are the people with other big drivers. All right, 20, wow, 20 inches. Okay, East,
5.10.
55.10. Valley,
Wait, driver diameter?
driver diameter.
56.
Both of you are bigger than me.
Matt,
Driver diameter is 36.
36. And TJ.
53.9.
Okay. Alright, so Valley gets 5 points. Camelback, good job. But not really. East gets 4 points. TJ gets 3 points. Matt gets 2 points. And Doc gets 1 point. See, I'm really torn because I want to root for the Camelback because he's in last place. Because you're in last place, Vert. But, oh no, you're not in last place anymore. You were having a rough time, but you know. Okay, so I don't have to root for you anymore. I take that back.
Ooh.
You were having a bad time, but things are better for you now. So you're no longer the underdog. But that brings about a new problem for me, which is I don't want to root for Matt or Doc.
I love how I search.
Why wouldn't you want to root for the Wannabe boys?
I tried searching up Lehigh and New England Camelback to try to find an image of when they sold them to the LNE, and all I'm getting is pictures of Lehigh Valley 440 Camelbacks. I don't know why.
Nice.
Matt, give yourself your 2, and Doc, give yourself your 1.
Oh, right.
Why does it matter at this point? I get 1s. It's the bit. That's the bit I can never escape.
I mean, it's not a bit, though.
Wait a minute.
Rule on me for thinking Matt would actually try.
Hey, I'm actually going to try here.
You don't. Usually you don't. This is
Not usually, but maybe I will
like
this time.
what, the 4th Royale in a row, you just kind of existed despite me, even though it shot yourself in the foot too.
Sometimes.
Just stop trying to help people. Just stop giving him ideas.
Royale.
You know what? I'm going to be nice next time. I promise.
I don't
You'll
believe
see.
you. I don't believe you in any capacity.
I'm sure you don't.
Anyway,
I should have just brought my son because I would have gotten curb stomped anyway. But at least I would have had a nice locomotive to look at instead of this collection of garbage.
Or at least someone made a brass model of my engine.
Oh God! All right, well, it's your turn to give us a stat. So if you found another picture, that's great too. But
this is the closest thing I have to another picture of this stupid thing.
And I've called Valley Vert at least once.
There's that. But I don't even think it's it because it doesn't look anything like it, but it's claiming to be one.
You know what? Here you go, man. You know how you have a really large grate? Ask yourself some Robert Le Messina. Robert Le Messina's power computation is boiler pressure times grate area. So if you have a huge grate, it means you will win.
Whoa! In theory.
In theory.
Here you go. That's how that
what's
works.
it called?
Robert Le
Messina's power computation.
Okay, then I'll do that.
Da 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 da. All right, Robert Le Messina's
Cute, catchy theme song we stole.
We didn't steal it. We just borrowed it.
Yeah, we'll give it back. Robert Le Messina's power computation. Well, here's the problem. I've been trying to give it back, but I can't find John Cena.
Damn.
That's the joke.
Yeah,
is it
that
funny,
is
guys?
the joke. Yeah. I never said it was
Laugh,
funny,
guys,
but that's the joke. All right, Doc, what's yours?
Dun, dun,
2,762.5.
All right. East, what about you? You've got a big engine.
9744.
All right. Valley?
19,000.
Jesus.
There you go.
Christ.
Check it out. All right.
You're welcome.
I don't even know what the... What does it mean again?
It's just a
It
a
means
measure
you're
of how
good.
powerful you are. Asterisk.
Oh.
It's just
It's not a good measurement.
Except
It's
it
a
doesn't
measurement.
really account for having a Wooten, so it's kind of broken.
yeah.
The
Anyway,
problem is, none of these calculations actually account for the quality of the coal used.
mhm.
You wanna say something,
Or the
Matt?
fuel type.
How the power computation comes.
I mean, yeah, it burns
Good, we're
anthracite.
still working on that.
You want to speak, Matt?
Oh, yeah, sorry. 2520.
Yes. Refresher saved
And
me when
TJ.
my tiny bit is not.
9621.
All right. So, Valleyman gets 5 points. East gets 4. TJ gets 3. Doc gets 2, and Matt gets 1. There you go, Doc. The bit is broken. You didn't get a 1.
No, it isn't. Because I've gotten plenty of non-ones. I've won Royales before, but it doesn't matter because I'm always the guy who gets ones.
Well, I mean, you also got.
We love you anyway.
You got 4 5s and a bunch of 3s already.
I don't love you, Matt, so
Okay.
I don't really care to hear your opinion.
You know, I had a nickel for each. No.
Anyway, all right, Matt. If I had a nickel for every time you called a stat, I would like 1 more right now.
No.
You know what?
Denied.
I told you I was going to be nice. How about total engine and tender weight?
Oh, boy.
All right.
Okay.
Total
I
engine and
would've
tender
said
weight, Mr. Bell Locomotive.
24,000 even.
What is it? Total engine and tender weight?
Yep.
Veto.
Yeah.
Oh, I already started asking numbers, so you can't veto.
Oh,
Aha!
my headset turned off. My bad.
Eh.
All right,
I was
TJ.
gonna say, if you want to veto-
God damn it, not TJ. TJ's later. East.
314,158.
All right. Valley.
294,110.
All right. Not that bad. Matt
54,000.
and TJ.
I don't have it.
Really?
Oh.
Yes, really.
Hold on. Do you not have?
He is the sun.
Do you not have tender loaded weight? Or
Nope.
nope. You don't. You. All right. Never mind. I just had to check on that. All right.
If my headset hadn't turned off,
Here's your million.
I would have vetoed earlier.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. All right. Well, Doc wins. He gets 5 points. Matt gets 4 points. Valley gets 3 points. East gets 2 points, and TJ gets 1 point, which is unfortunately undeserved.
Hey,
Okay.
I told you I was going to be nice that time.
Same above plus superheater percentage.
All right.
Why would you
Bad.
do that?
Because I really don't care, Doc. That's why. You keep asking me like I'm gonna change my answer, but I still do not care.
All right. Well,
Why did I come back?
Doc, you can't be
Ooh.
salty and then not expect people to be salty back to you. And then be like, why did I come back?
Yeah, isn't that
I
like
mean,
what all
like, why
five
did I come
do?
back? Because this is always how these go.
Wait a second.
all right.
Always awful.
Doc, yours is
Okay.
3,316, I see, or 15.
Yeah, 3,315.
East,
12,277.
Valley,
What was the stat?
same as above, but same as above plus superheater percentage.
What?
It's
down
it's
underneath
underneath
Robert
Robert
Livingston's.
Livingston's
It's like
power
the
remedy.
last, yeah, it's like way at the bottom.
Same as above, but superheater percentage? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
1,900. No, 19,000.
Yeah, you win.
He doesn't have a superheater. Matt,
It's still a Wooten.
yeah.
As far as we know, we don't have a superheater, so 25-20.
I would be kind of impressed if you had a superheater. I'm not gonna lie.
I can tell you for sure you don't have one.
Oh, cool.
TJ.
11,545.
All right, 11,545. Okay, so Valleyman wins. He gets 5 points. East gets 4 points. TJ gets 3 points. Doc gets 2 points, not a 1, and Matt gets 1.
Wait a minute.
The natural order is
All right, and now we can tally up our points at the end of round 3.
I feel a disturbance in the force.
Doc. Doc is in such a world of pain because he's in here with East, who is just content to meme, Matt, who is Matt, TJ, who doesn't care, and Valley, who I'm not sure if he's falling asleep or not.
I do not know.
Alright, do your maths.
Tyler, what's your life is pain gift?
Wait, what place am I? Oh,
I'm listening to the 30 Valley soundtrack right now.
Wait a
You
minute.
could
Wait
only
a
get
minute.
A little
paid.
fun.
Tyler's like, I found my happy place, I found my happy place.
Instead of
Matt, do your math.
Ah!
This is
a
Lee's
great
favorite
math
thing.
Math class time again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh. Wow, I'm losing.
Wait. Wait, I'm in sick. Holy shit, this thing might actually win.
I'm losing by a lot.
If this
Aw.
thing wins, Jesus Christ.
Hey, it'll be my first victory, and it's with the fucking Lehigh engine.
Get a camelback. Anyway,
Yeah.
anyway, East is in the lead. He's got 55 points. I like how he found a longer name for his engine. I appreciate that. So I can just call it the Class 52.
Yeah, that would have been
A
nice.
longer and easier to pronounce name. Valley Man in the E10, he's got 51 points, he's in second place. TJ is in the SY Mikado, he's in third place, middle of the road, as you might expect for that engine, given its competition. Doc is in fourth place, he's got 40 points, and he's still ahead of Matt, who is content to shoot himself in the foot repeatedly with 34 points.
Oi, I was nice last time.
I know you were, I'm just saying.
One.
Hey Matt, you want to see some shit? Overall wheelbase.
Yeah.
Overall wheelbase.
Overall
Oh,
wheelbase.
that was a veto.
Okay. Engine wheelbase.
Yeah, I was about.
Engine
I only have that
wheelbase.
stat.
Engine wheelbase. Spider-Man pointing at Spider-Man meme.
Okay. So TJ used your veto, and no vetoes on this stat, right? So engine wheelbase.
4.5.
4.5. East.
2018.
0.18. Valley Man.
23.67.
Oof.
All right, Matt.
6.
6. It didn't go there. 6. TJ.
31.27.
Oh, what?
Come on.
I don't know. All right. All right.
Can't even, fuckers can't have shit in Detroit. I'm just...
Anyway, Doc gets 5 points. Matt gets 4 points. Valley gets 3 points. East gets 2, and TJ gets 1.
Nice. Whoops, that's a 44 that I put in, not a 4.
You're definitely not getting that many points.
I'm getting
You might not get that many
place.
points this game.
Guys, I'm getting 44th place.
All right, East, what's your stat for your final
High
round?
pressure cylinders.
High pressure cylinders.
Right bastard.
All right. Well, we've got our handy dandy table down here. Put your numbers in for high pressure cylinders.
Dandy. Notebook.
So I can also enter these. Everybody's got. Please don't copy paste. Don't do it. Don't break stuff. Everybody's got 2 cylinders, I think, unless somebody's hiding something.
No.
I'm not.
Doc, you would be the one I would expect to be like, actually, I have 3.
That's like actually.
DJ would be the one.
That's like actually. I've got no driving rods. It's just all cylinders.
Hey, is this the time that I should mention that I'm a geared locomotive?
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, probably.
Wait. So, Doc cylinders are 4.5 point 6.5. East cylinders are about 23.5 by 26. Valley, what are your cylinders?
The stat is high pressure cylinders.
Yes.
22 times 28.
2 by 28. Oh, those are some thick
Is
cylinders.
that what I'm supposed to be saying?
Yes.
Happy case.
Oh.
And Matt is 12 by 18. And TJ, it looks like you're entering yours. Which are unfortunate sizes.
Oh my gosh,
Because of
it's 1218!
Okay, anyway, in terms of raw cylinder volume,
Everyone has to be a little bit of Graham sometimes.
East wins. East gets 5 points. Valley Man gets 4 points. TJ gets 3. Matt gets 2, and Doc gets 1. Holy cow.
By a long shot.
That's not a lot of cylinder volume.
Yeah, the conceit of the core conceit of these locomotives is that they're geared locomotives that operate on like the principle of conventional locomotives. So like there's a normal pair of cylinders with a normal set of valve gear turning a gear, which turns a gear, which turns the wheels.
Gotcha.
The idea was this was supposed to give them the power of a geared locomotive, but also the speed of a conventional locomotive.
And I assume that didn't work.
No, they worked pretty good.
Oh, okay.
Like Standard Oil seemed to like them.
Oh, well, and if standards like them.
They also were
we like
heavily
them.
standardized.
And anyway,
What's next?
Valley, it's your last stat. What do you call it?
Year built.
Okay. That's a choice.
That's
That's a choice.
Wait. Oh, shit.
You can veto your own stat, man.
No, you
I
can't.
can?
No, you
Yeah, I
can't.
mean, I mean,
You don't write yourself? That's stupid.
It's not
You don't do that.
specified in the rules.
Oh, you
but
don't get to
you're
sit here and
built.
say "fuck you" for telling me to do the stat that I would actually win in,
To
and
be-
then complain when it's taken away from
also,
me.
I gotta say that
Well, I was waiting till nobody else had any vetoes
We
left.
did
Obviously,
once-
I said that at the beginning of the game.
we did once let Ogillies veto his own stat.
That's okay.
I mean,
Doc,
most of the
Oh yeah, that's Achilles. Achilles is special.
most of the time,
Like,
I
just give it to him because he will kill
Just give it.
someone.
Yeah, just
He
okay.
will kill someone probably himself by the end of this anyway.
Who? Oh, Jillies?
You.
Me? Why would I kill someone?
It's a joke.
anyway,
It was
anyway, all right,
I've
Valley.
never
Hold on,
said
let me
anybody.
just
Why
ask.
would I
Let
do
me
that?
just ask. Valley, are we going with that stat, or are we going with something else?
I want to do something else because I just realized we have a Chinese steam engine in here. It's like much newer than everything
All
else.
right.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
TJ's like, no, this is a New Haven engine. It was built in the 20s.
Nothing to see here, comrade.
Do we do any of the power stats?
We have
Yeah.
done some of them.
We've not done the bottom 3, but I don't recommend doing the bottom 2 because those are geared towards smaller engines, and all 3 big engines will suffer.
You see, here's the funny thing.
That's fair warning. That's
You
not
wait.
me.
Okay.
That's not me
You was
trying to
not-
like
Someone's
into the river.
vacuuming.
If you want my advice, I'd say same as above, but substitute firebox area for grade area.
That's the solid.
And if you
choice.
want my advice, I would say take his advice.
If you want my
I
advice,
do
I'd go for
genuinely
chaos.
give good advice sometimes. Usually you can tell when I'm trying to BS you into choosing something that will screw you over.
Yeah, you
Doc-
can usually
Doc's
tell
being
he's doing that.
genuine, because this is probably the one stat. If you-
Well, I mean,
you
even
get
when
a
I'm
fire
doing
vote.
advice that would...
What?
Even when I'm trying to give advice that would screw someone over, usually it's advice that would benefit me and not screw them over necessarily. Like,
Yeah.
hey, choose Builder when I... Builder, you're a Baldwin, when I am also secretly a Baldwin.
Secretly.
Dun, dun,
Secretly, as no
dun.
one else has figured that out yet.
Anyway,
It's Bell when Locomotive works. Ah, yes.
well, Valley, you got to make a choice.
I can't even remember which ones we've done and which ones we haven't done.
I'll take.
Same
Doc
as
was-
above, but
yeah,
just
same as above.
a box area. I'm telling you point blank, that will probably get
That's
you
gonna
a
get
five.
you a 5 most likely.
What will?
Same as above. but
Same as
substitute
above,
firebox area
substitute
for grade
You
firebox.
area.
can't
There,
tell
I'm
what
right.
you're saying because you're talking over one another.
Same as
Yeah.
above, but
Same as
substitute.
above.
Oh my god.
God.
Stop.
Same as above, but
You've
substitute
talked
firebox area for grade area.
So the third to last.
Yes,
Yes.
that one.
Yeah,
Okay.
We're gonna do the
Okay, let's do that.
All right. Same as
Jesus, that
above, but
took so
substitute
long.
firebox area for grade area. Doc,
Oh, great.
13,059.
East.
50,052.
Valleyman.
50,600.
Oh,
Whoops, I just wrote that in the wrong place. I keep not noticing where I've written things. Matt.
2,530.8.
F.
Okay. And TJ.
I don't have it.
Aw,
Uh,
that's rough. Okay,
Wait,
well,
couldn't you just calculate it?
well,
But
What?
like in reasonable doubt, I think he'll get the 30.
alright, Valleyman wins. He gets
No.
5 points.
Oh, we don't play reasonable doubt here.
East gets 4 points. Matt gets 3 points. Doc gets 2. Oh, wait, no, sorry. Doc gets 3 points. Matt gets 2 points, and TJ gets 1 point.
You have me
Yeah,
at credit there.
We don't
Come
play
on.
reasonable doubt here. If we played reasonable doubt here, you would not have gotten. You would have not. I've gotten that 1.04 last Royale.
Yeah, that's true.
So
That is true.
Um,
Okay, well, Matt, it's time for your last stat.
Should I go with a bomb this time, or like,
I don't know.
I
I
have
thought you were going to
one-
be nice.
look,
I
man,
don't know. I was nice last
what?
time, but I might be nice again this time. Honestly, You know what? Screw it. I want to see what everyone is. Tubes.
Tubes!
Oh,
Oh,
Tubes.
thanks a lot.
I don't have it.
serious, man.
I
Oh,
don't have it either.
tubes as in diameter.
it's
Matt chose chaos, and he's sticking with it.
it's listed as
I see
number
it's
and
an absolute
diameter.
win.
Well, I mean, I've technically
Oh,
already
so that's
called
why
out
there's
my
a
note
dash.
thing, so that's... Yeah, thanks, Matt. I don't have it.
You know what? Screw it. I'll change it because I'm going to be nice today.
Okay.
I already put in my stat.
Okay, but I didn't ask.
Yeah, but, like,
Yeah,
you're too
That's
late,
not
man.
funny, but I didn't ask.
No, he wanted to go for the punishment. Let me at least die on this hill.
Nope. Never.
I may hate Matt, but the last thing I want is his pity.
No, I'm just trying to go by the wait until I ask. It's not pity at all.
No, I mean,
honestly-
Matt, stick with your goddamn guns, you hoe.
Okay, then tubes.
Okay, so we are doing it.
Yeah, I
Alright.
can't
The,
think
the
of
one
anything
time
better
the one time he listens to Doc is to screw over Doc. All right.
I'd
So,
rather burn with the ship than get in his lifeboat.
all right. Well,
Actually, this is an
Doc,
absolute
you
win.
said you don't have your tubes.
Yep.
East, what are your tubes?
113
113 by what even is that? 2.1
metric.
2.126 inches. That's gonna make or break somebody, I swear. Valley, what about your tubes?
300 of them, and they're 2 inches in diameter.
Wow.
Okay.
Oh, because I got in.
The person that's gonna break it is Matt. Or the person that it's gonna break is East, I guess. Matt, what about your tubes?
Ooh.
84-2.
84, 2 inches. Alright, that's what I expected. TJ?
I don't have it.
Ooh.
I feel like we could have gotten diagrams of these things. We should fill in the gaps in the stat sheet.
Update.
Alright, so
Yeah.
here's the deal. TJ and Doc, you guys both get 2s. You can take your 2s. Oh wait, no, sorry. It is always a pity point, so it's always a 1. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry to get your spirits up for a second.
Can we make an exception?
You
No.
assume there's a spirit to get up at this point.
No.
Very
The
good.
pity points are always 1s.
1. Oh.
Okay, so, and then we have East gets a 3, Matt gets a 4, and Valley Man gets a 5.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god.
Alright, TJ.
What did I get a...
I need you to hit
Did
me
it,
with it. What?
Hit me with your best.
can you get a Mac out of 4?
Hmm?
84 by 2 less than 113 by 2 point whatever.
Because
Smaller diameter wins.
yeah, small diameter wins first.
Gotcha.
Right. Alright, TJ, hit me with a stat that you
Don't
have.
you run Royales?
So I can't do.
Your build,
I
your
can't-
build would be...
No, because he vetoed himself, right?
No, he
I
didn't
can't?
veto himself.
All right, so
Uh,
I'll do your
I'll
build
just
then.
veto.
Alright, you're built.
Take your 5 and leave, TJ.
I will.
Oh. Well then.
Okay.
10.
1910 for the belt locomotive. East,
1922.
Valley.
1908.
Oh, that's older than even I expected. But they don't
No.
make nail beds today.
It's got Stephenson valve gear. I don't know what you're expecting.
Matt.
Hey, fun fact, I also have Stevenson.
Hey, I have Stevenson too. Okay, so as far as I can tell, they were built in 1915. The Wanamis.
Okay. And TJ.
1960.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Not quite 1985, but 1960. Alright, TJ gets a 5.
Okay.
East gets a 4. Matt gets a 3. Doc gets a 2. Valley Man gets a 1. Valley Man keeps his veto.
Yay.
Congrats.
You should get a bonus
You don't
for
get anything
keeping
for doing
veto.
that, but you keep your
You
veto.
should.
Alright, I'm going to delete this
Just out of
negative.
curiosity.
Everyone tally up your points for the end of round 4, and then Tyler, you and I can confer on
Oh,
what it is we're going to call
God.
as admin's choice or as
I
judge's
feel like
choice.
mine's gonna get. I feel like mine's gonna
Okay.
get negatives just because it's a camelback.
TJ,
I
out of
guess I have to
curiosity,
come out of my
what
homeostasis.
what is your ball gear, TJ? Just out of curiosity.
Wall shirts.
Okay, so is this everyone's stats? Is everyone's numbers good?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Hold up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say definitely not good because
Cool.
what?
Wait a minute. Wait, what do I get
You
again?
sat here being like, "Oh, I picked a crappy engine."
He also
Yeah,
has one of
didn't
the
you
largest
bitch a
engines
bunch?
here, so that'll do it.
Yeah.
You guys also
chose
didn't
the
play the
crappy
game
engine,
right.
And then
Who plays the game right anymore?
I try to, at least.
People a couple
Wait, I
Royale
got
but I
back.
never bring a winning
Wait,
horse.
I got what?
Doc, you brought a Bell Locomotive. You aren't going to win.
Yeah, I
Okay,
didn't think
so-
I would.
So here we stand, worlds apart, hearts broken in two because the Camelback is in second place. So anyway, East is in first with his DRB class 52. Valleyman is in second place with 69 points. So East has 73 points, Valleyman has 69 points. Nice.
Nice.
In
Bonus
third
point for-
place is the SY with 56 points. That's a hell of a gap. TJ, I can only think that if you had had more stats, that you would be in a much better position.
Yeah.
The Bell Locomotive Works 12-0 is in fourth place with 52 points, and then the Wannabe Mine Loco is in last place with 49 points. Now,
I'm not.
I need to look through this list and see what do I think is going to
I should have brought a QJ.
That would have been.
I just couldn't. I wasn't 100% sure if they were actually used in mines, but I knew the SYs were. So
I thought you were going to bring one of the tiny little Sandalong engines.
no.
Isn't the SY one of them?
No,
that's why
no,
it was a Sandalong.
the little
No, Sandaling is the little tiny little what are those 2 foot?
No, the saddling ones are the.
Or the Mohawk looking ones.
maybe
right?
I'm
No.
thinking
Yeah,
of different
those
ones,
are QJs.
but
Those are QJs.
You're thinking of the ones that they used for. I know what ones you're talking about. They're not sandling engines.
okay. Well, the really cute ones. Anyway,
Yeah.
so you got anything on your mind for this, Tyler?
I kind of want to go with the curveball, Power MT.
Oh, that's an interesting choice. I kind of wanted to do evaporative heating surface divided by cylinder volume, but I wasn't sure how that would shift the competition.
I wouldn't go with that because I know at least one of us doesn't have everything for that stat, so it might not be good.
Right, that's fair. Okay.
So Power MT is more balanced in this regard.
Well, does everyone have Power MT?
I don't.
I have it.
Massey doesn't.
I don't.
I don't.
TJ.
Do you think I
What?
would?
Okay.
How in the world?
3 people don't have it, so if you want to play Havoc, that's probably a bad choice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Because you're just kind of punching 3 people who are on the bottom anyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who does everyone have evaporative heat? Who doesn't have evaporative heating surface divided by cylinder volume?
Evaporating. I do. I have that.
I
You
didn't.
do?
I didn't calculate. I didn't get it. No,
I have it.
I could, but I could get it, but I didn't get it yet.
Does everyone else have it or
Matt,
can
you
get
want
it?
to talk about it?
I can, I guess, but I don't think I'm... Either I'm not calculating this right, or mine is 1. Which...
That
doesn't feel-
that doesn't seem right.
I will look.
That seems off. I'm not sure
I
why,
didn't feel
but
I didn't feel like revisiting geometry class and looking up the cylinder volume formula.
Look, you can ask it, but I will just take the L.
oh my god.
I'm not bothering to figure out what I did wrong.
Well, in that case, I don't know. I distinctly don't want to do something that will help East.
Yeah, that is a goal.
Though,
Hey, here's a hint. Ask any length and weight stat.
I wasn't sure which ones of those we've been through or that people don't have.
That I count that as targeting.
I'll tell you right now, we haven't done weight on drivers.
We haven't? I thought we did.
No.
No,
we
I
did
don't believe-
minimum weight on driver or something.
Oh,
We
okay.
did minimum weight of rail. I know we did total engine and tender weight,
Okay.
because that was
I
vetoed.
can't,
I believe I asked engine weight.
I believe the only weights that we haven't asked is axle loading, weight on drivers, and total. No, we asked total. And I think that's it.
Okay.
And tender loaded weight.
I should
Didn't
keep a notepad for the future of what's been called and what hasn't. I don't know why I've never thought to do that before. Well, Tyler, would you want to do that or
Which one again?
wait on drivers?
Sure.
All right,
Let's
do it. Let's do wait on drivers. Give it to me. Starting with Doc.
24,000.
24,000. East, what's your weight on drivers?
Nah.
160,890. Valley Man, what about you? What's your weight on drivers?
175,810.
Oof. That's more than I was hoping for.
Yeah, that's
Matt?
that fast firebox. God damn it.
What'd you say, Matt? 54,000?
54 grand, yeah.
Okay. And TJ?
154,000.
154,000. Ow.
Okay, thank you.
Alright, well, Doc wins. Doc gets 5 points. Matt gets 4 points. TJ gets 3 points. Mr. Middle of the Road for our competition. East gets 2 points and Valley Man gets 1 point. That isn't what I wanted to do, but, oh well, that's the stat that we called.
Guys, I have my middle school recorder here, so like you better
And
Uh
I have a sheet that says Gulag on it.
oh.
Also has a button for mute. It's so you know you can play.
Alright.
fire,
By the way,
not-
you take that number that I just gave you and you put it in your bonus points.
you
Don't
take the moon and you take the sun.
don't go adding stuff up yet. Leave your total points alone. So
Okay.
Let's see, what did I get?
You got
4? Gotta go 4?
Matt got a 4.
Okay, yeah.
He's got a 1. Valley Man. Sorry, no. He's got a 2. Valley Man got a 1.
Oof.
I don't know why Valley Man wrote down a 2. I'll fix that.
I didn't write down a 2. I didn't write anything down. I was just there.
Someone wrote a 2 in
That's
your
my
spot.
fault. That's my fault. That's my fault.
Okay. Anyway. Alright, so now is the part of the show where we all talk over one another because it's style points.
Yay.
Let me do this. Tyler, is there anything in particular that you'd want to start us off with?
Let's see here.
beautiful Chinese.
The bell locomotive is a musical instrument
What?
wrapped in 3 layers of piano wire.
Just
Oh my lord! Really?
Didn't they wrap the boiler in piano wire so it wouldn't, like...
All right.
If it got to a point where there was a fracture
Has
in the
Tyler
boiler
been talking this whole time? Because I can't hear him.
He has been.
I just started.
I'm just
talking.
getting dead air. I don't know what the thing is.
You
Wow.
might want to figure that out.
Alright, I'm gonna leave and.
Okay.
All right.
Is that better?
Oh yeah, now I can hear Tyler.
Okay.
Okay.
Dean
Good.
sometimes
Okay,
for some
so,
reason.
But yeah, you're
You know what? I'll give
You're
him that bizarre point.
What the thing about
Also-
the piano wire?
Yes.
yes, you indestructible machine. Also, the design of the not even just the valve gear, but the whole entire power unit itself was designed to be ridiculously interchangeable, and it's in an oil bath.
Yeah, it's
Sealed oil
the way
bath.
this
so
was
you don't-
designed. It's standardized, so like you can drop the whole thing out and replace it with a new one in like an hour, and it's all standard parts. All of these parts are standardized across all of their locomotives.
Even though they don't look standardized at all based on the picture you sent.
Yes.
I
yes.
assume this is like a Lego set. You can put it together in different configurations.
It's like
More or less.
empty.
But yeah, it's It's standardized in the way it's designed. You don't need to oil it by hand.
Okay. Alright, you can take a point for that. I have a question for TJ. TJ, did SYs ever have elephant ears?
I think. Let me.
I don't think they did, but that could be wrong.
Because East gets a point for his elephant ears, and you ought to get a point for your elephant ears if you ever had any. I don't think anyone else here had elephant ears.
I don't even think any camelbacks had elephant ears
No,
ever.
that would
I
be
hope they
ridiculous.
That would be horrifying.
All right, train
D-
get bash time.
No.
DNH.
No. Illegal.
DNH.
No.
Did the DNA...
Anyhow, also...
Okay.
Not,
Yeah,
The,
DNH was Putin, and they had elephant ears. Yep.
Shush.
on the same engine?
Yes.
Oh,
Pick your
God.
time.
Shut up. No.
No, I didn't have elephant ears, but I did have big communist propaganda up front.
Alright.
Okay,
You
get
know,
a point
you
for
can take a point
propaganda.
for your propaganda. That's fine. I'll give it to you.
That's good. We love
Does
it
a
on that.
camelback even get style
Look in the
points at all?
chat. Look at the chat.
Listen,
Anyhow,
I love it.
yeah, it looks like it's got a coffin on it.
art.
No, yeah, I will say the SYs had the coolest frickin' paint.
Also,
That is true.
yeah, also,
Give him pay point.
yeah, you definitely deserve a paint point. Just on top of the propaganda, you have the red drivers and everything.
The box, I get a
I'm also
box
going to take a
point.
paint point because I
Yeah,
have,
you get a box point.
I'm also going to take a paint point. I have like the classic red under half the locomotive.
That's not a lot of red.
Oh well, that's because that's not exactly the best picture of it, but I can find
It's the
more.
blood of the enemy.
Oh, like the whole underside, like the whole undercarriage. Matt, this is not a camelback.
Oh, I thought you just said Britain.
No.
Okay. Okay.
I could try to find one.
All right, no, please
Hey,
don't.
look, we have
Please
a
don't.
Christmas tree.
We don't want to find Bo. We don't want to find
This is
that.
an example.
I'm making
White
one
walls.
now.
Everyone with like more red in a second.
I had white walls too.
Can I get a point?
Well-
This is probably going to be no. Can I get a point for just the fact that Wanami was painted in giant letters on the side of my tank?
Fine,
No.
fine East, you can take a paint point, and no, Matt, that's not an
Oh.
unusual thing.
I just think it looks kind of dumb and funny.
Oh, I should have taken the QJs. They had elephant ears too.
Doc, take a point for the fact that you're goddamn near indestructible, apparently.
Yes.
Also, take a point for one-man operation.
I'm sorry. What?
These things are designed to be operated by one man who looks at the instruction
Oh.
manual for like
Oh, okay.
half an hour.
Oh,
Yeah, these things are designed to be run by like one dude who just this is his first day on the job and they hand him a manual. One guy who's never driven a locomotive before can operate this. Also, the fire was like valve. Fuck, I just sent it in the chat again. The fire was valve controlled. Like you can control. It's all just one valve that you use to decide how much fire you want at any given time.
I would like more fire, yes. I have a question for TJ in that picture of the engine when it was on the Knox and Kane. Are those ditch lights mounted into the pilot? What?
Yeah, those are.
Okay,
If you look
well,
at
they
it,
had
there's,
to start
no,
on the
Alice,
Knox
there's
and
some
Kane.
on the second to last. There's some on the most recent
Hey.
picture you sent too.
oh god. Okay, well, you and East can take points for ditch lights.
Well, I mean, yeah, if it's 2018 and these things are running out of mine, they have display.
Yeah.
In my
Also,
quest,
can we give a point to TJ for the handrails on the tender?
Yes, you do have an extra safe tender.
Okay, so in my quest for looking for a camelback with smoke deflectors, I found a Belgian camelback.
Oh god.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go through Ivanhoe with a cab.
What is this, Royale?
This is engines that served a mine. You do have an all-weather cat? Hold on, let me look at the other
I
picture
do.
of you. I need to look at the...
I have lots of pictures. And
Yeah, no,
diagrams
I'm
if you
looking
need.
at the pictures.
Can we get a negative
what?
tab
Okay, I
used
guess.
for that working tender?
What is considered an all-weather cab?
It has to have a
Why does
door to
my
outside.
locomotive need smoke deflectors?
Does a camelback cab count as an all-weather
Yes.
cab?
Yes, it does.
Ace, please mute
Half
yourself.
of your cab is correct.
Oh yeah, like your cab. It's kind of like you're splitting the regular cab in two parts. You have a
This
full-
one doesn't have a rear cab.
Okay,
Oh,
now
Yeah,
I'm
your
also-
fireman is screwed, so I
I'm
don't
also
think that
gonna
counts
take
as all.
style points for-
Yeah, no, that's definitely not helpful.
Negative
What
points
the heck?
for having such a terrible
I
tendon.
mean, I guess that's a
What
doghouse.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the
Also,
doghouse.
saying
That
what
counts.
he did,
That's not a doghouse. That's a dog
That's a
mansion.
dog mansion.
those what he did,
Ace, please
by the
keep
way.
yourself muted.
What? Yeah, those what he did, by the way.
Of course they were.
Can
Crew
we-
comfort point.
Okay, yeah, wait a minute. So that means he gets a point for his dog mansion, and he also gets a point for comfy seats. Did anyone else have train line steam?
I mean, contractor locomotive.
Well,
pretty
What
sure-
is train line steam?
That's heating that
SYs
that's what you
do.
use to heat the coaches. You hook up a thing and then it sends steam
I
from
don't
the
think a
locomotive back to
freight
the coaches.
locomotive designed for a mine
yeah, no,
for
I
anthracite
don't
would
think
have
you do. I think TJ does.
Well, because
Yeah,
on the
I'm
exit
pretty
on the
sure
valley
TJ
they
does.
do.
Yeah.
On
Yeah,
the
Can I
valley,
get
so
a point for operating?
Go for it.
Wait.
Hold up. Okay, hold up. Back to train line steaming before anything happens.
Wait a minute,
TJ.
wait. These. I just remembered.
Oh no.
I just remembered my freaking engines were sold to Lehigh in New England.
Hmm.
Okay.
No,
So
you didn't just remember that. You said that earlier.
Yeah, you did.
it's
And then he forgot, and
I
then he
just
remembered again.
yeah.
All right,
He's doing a different knee move. He's
Matt,
getting
what did you
things.
want a point for?
The fact that not only did the Wanami coal mines operate up into the early 70s, I believe, with the steam locomotives, but also for the fact that until like 15 years ago, 3/4 of my roster still existed.
No. TJ definitely gets a point for operating late. And in
I
fact,
was operating in 2020.
yeah. So
Well, yeah.
you and TJ
Oh, my.
take operating points.
And I get a point as well for
When were these
the
retired?
fact that I still have one half of my roster existing.
Yes, you can take
Yeah, I've
that.
still got
Yeah.
two. There's still two
Yeah,
Wanami tanks
And
around.
now I immediately take a point away from you because you don't have a dynamo.
Wait.
Oh.
You do
Wait, what?
I have
have
elephant ears.
what he has instead is a battery box.
Oh my god. You know what? No. Don't take that point away from him, and here's why. Because every time we've specified the points before, we've always knocked off points for not having electricity, not for not having a dynamo.
Aha!
And he
I
does have
just
like
think though, that having a
I
battery is the worst
have-
solution than having a dynamo because you can just have the battery slowly die out on you. Well, the dynamo is going to keep on going as long as you have your loco.
yeah, I mean, I
Steam.
guess, but tell that to Tesla.
Yeah.
Also, elephant ears point goes to me as well now.
Oh, did you get some elephant ear version? Oh my god!
Yes. Yes.
Those are massive on that
I
thing.
don't know.
love it.
Isn't that,
I love it.
Isn't that a different one?
No, it
Isn't
says
that like the
SY
one they
right
had
It says
in,
it says
SY.
SY.
Oh, right. Okay. Fair enough.
So I'm not sure.
I kind of want to help send
So on top of the freaking art on the front, it has a star and the. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It is beautiful.
That is the most things I've ever seen piled onto the front of a steam engine.
Okay. So hear me out.
Not including
Bonus
C&O
point?
engines.
Okay.
Bonus point for positionable headlight.
What?
What?
If you look at my headlight, it's pointing slightly downward. But it looks like
Oh,
you-
because
you say you-
mean your mount is that bad?
Yeah, let's
It
not talk
wasn't
about his
the
headlight
picture.
anymore.
Was
No.
it because they get dented?
You know what? I'm gonna give Matt a point for this though. I'm gonna give Matt a point for his chain because nobody
the
else has a
headlight
cool
looks like-
chain.
I don't think
Okay.
the headlight was mounted like that. I think the mount broke.
shut up.
You know what? Because I kind of want TJ to. I kind of want to see if I can get TJ over the edge to beat out East. I'm going to throw this out there. I'm pretty sure the SY was in a movie.
Oh, it's probably has it? Well, it's been in my movie.
Okay,
Yeah.
but I
You know what? It counts. Take it. Frisco's a movie.
Wait, I just realized.
No, I was.
at that point, there were lots of war movies that had Class 52s in them because of the most
I just realized.
that are still available for mainline service.
Okay, then you take your movie point too.
You see, I haven't been paying attention to how many points other people have been getting. I think I'm going to get last, or at least something really close to it.
Well, I mean,
Okay.
I'm finding it tough to like. I've been looking at your engine trying to think of a point
It's
for
a
you.
camelback with like nothing on it.
Hey, SY Mikado with a Mars light. Let's
my
go.
You
God.
take a Mars light point.
Thank you, China.
so
for
There's
this.
only one photo of this thing, and it was when it was. I don't even know if it is it. Like, there's no pictures provided on steamlocomotive.com. I searched up Lehigh Coal Navigation Company, freaking 280 Camelback, and that was the only thing that said LCNN on it.
Wait,
And
why,
it
do I have
looks-
why do I also have 2 reversing lights? What?
I'm not sure why, but you also it looks like you have a doghouse. So
I do? That's
Oh,
what that
wait.
is? Where?
Yeah, it's definitely a
Through the
doghouse.
door.
So take a doghouse point,
Get your point.
and you and East both have 2 reverse lights. And East, is this one of yours?
It's a class 52.
This is awful.
Can we take a point away for it?
No,
No, it's streamlined.
Okay,
this
so
is not streamlined.
It's Russian. In Russia, it is. But
It's
if anything,
horrifying.
excursion-
This sucks.
Yeah, well,
Can I
I
get a
already,
point for
I already
the
gave
narrative
you,
by 5 seconds?
I already gave you TJ a point for continual operation. So
That's a
I
true
have
one.
non-retirement. These are retired engines put back in service for excursions.
Yo, what do you think mine are in America?
East, shut the fuck up. You don't get
Mine
points
was-
for both continuing in service and also doing excursion service.
unless it's a
Well,
really
you think-
cool excursion.
Wait, do I get points for being built for America? Like, do I get points for
I mean-
locomotives exclusively being built for the Valley and Knox and Kane and all that?
Well-
You and East served in multiple countries. Did anyone else?
I served in multiple
I'm assuming-
continents.
yeah, I was
Okay,
gonna say I'm
yeah.
assuming.
This Camelback sure
So-
as hell didn't.
So Doc, East, and TJ take a point for your being Mr. Worldwide.
I also did.
Okay, so,
I was. I also
go
had
ahead.
examples specifically purchased by the U.S. By the U.S. Army.
Okay.
This is true.
I was.
So
Take a
I'm
point.
not sure if this is specific
Wait,
for this
is that all
engine.
I wonder what happened.
Most engines can do it, but I could reverse at the same speed as forward.
What happens if I put this photo in a color?
Whitey's tender had specially adapted
That's
tender
not.
with auxiliary steering wheels. The
With
tenders had
auxiliary. What?
steering wheels. This is translated from
Hey.
Bosnian, so it might mean something else. And it's so-called. I'm gonna.
East, you're sitting in a room with 2 tank engines.
Oh, it's a convenient tender. It's just that means doghouse.
Oh no! The doghouse had steam controls in them.
Oh,
You could control the engine from the doghouse, apparently.
That's not a
auto
doghouse.
tank.
That's a second cab.
But
It's an
well, that's still
auto
a point. Like I take
These
your.
things had
I
the-
don't want to give it to him.
Well, no.
Hey.
That's
No.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be real here.
Tank
I don't want to
engine?
give it to him either. But the fact that you can control the engine from the doghouse—that's definitely a point.
I
Yeah.
feel like the doghouse, that secondary cab and doghouse are like the same thing. He didn't have a doghouse. He shouldn't get the doghouse point because that's a secondary cab. He shouldn't get 2 points for his secondary cab.
I mean,
That's true.
I feel like
I
feel like
give
That's
myself.
essentially giving him a point for the cab existing and a point for the cab being able
I
to
did-
operate the
I
well,
locomotive.
did-
exactly.
well,
I
actually,
didn't give
It's
myself
milking
a point
2
for it.
points out of one thing. It's
Guys,
like
okay,
asking
wait,
for paint
no,
points
I
and then
didn't
also
get
white wall.
point.
Well, hold
I'm
on,
just
hold on.
bringing it up.
First of all, I sometimes will give regular paint points and then exceptional paint points. First of all. Second of all,
High headlight and higher headlight.
Second of all, I don't think it's unreasonable to say that having a doghouse or having a space on the tender to protect the crew is a point, and then having that space do something special is an additional point, because if not, then having a secondary control cab is worth the same as just having a doghouse. And I'm not sure that balances.
besides, Doc, you're one to talk about having a cab.
Shut up, assholes. That
Speaking of
example,
which,
these were built with
Point
actual
for whoever
cabs.
gets the cab question mark.
Oh, am I gonna? Do I just take the 1 point for having just a doghouse? Or am I gonna get it?
You're gonna point
I mean,
for
you're gonna
whoever
win
has
anyway, so I'm not gonna give you the second point, but
Hey, wait a minute, wait a
an
minute.
actual cab.
That's why it was on stamps.
What?
wow, god damn.
Wait, okay. I do have another question. Can I
Wait.
get a point for being narrated by Mike Bednar?
Yes!
Wait, why does it say
Oh.
262 shiny?
That's not a 262 at all.
Okay, wait a second. The video that I was narrated in by Mike Bednar is the origination for Choo Choo You.
Well, you
That
just
means-
take your Mike Bednar point.
Okay, sorry.
Man, I wish my engine had that. The only problem is it's from fucking 1908.
I just
They don't
I
teach
just
that at
I just have a
school.
question.
Choo
I have a
Choo.
question about the SY stamp. What country was the stamp from?
Guinea.
Yeah.
Republic.
Hey?
Oh, okay, I see it. It's covered slightly. Republic of Guinea.
Okay, war
I bet
service
they're
point.
stamps. No, just kidding. That's not what that says.
War service point.
What? No. What?
I did give a war
Wasn't-
service point to.
Okay, but define war service, East Rail.
I was used to transport troops and other equipment to the Eastern Front.
I'm pretty sure the SY
Okay,
did
but
the same
that's
thing.
that's not
You
like
did?
Cold
Well,
War.
1960.
Yeah. Okay.
But okay, you could say that about literally any locomotive that existed in the U.S. Like,
Yeah, we don't usually
'cause
we don't
these
usually
things-
give war points unless you're in active combat. You know, and some of these.
No, getting shot at by aircraft does not count as
direct
active
use
combat.
by the military,
Wait,
not
wait.
just like I was in service during a
Wait.
major conflict. Because anything in service during a major conflict technically can say, "Well, I had war service."
Mine didn't. I'm just
Thanks,
saying coal
Matt.
mine running back
Anything that
and forth
matters.
for a while.
Wait. Wait, I just found out
Okay.
something about.
What'd you find?
So they went to
Oh, wait, I have an all-weather
the
cab, too.
Lehigh in New England.
Yeah.
There were diagrams discovered in May 2005. They were sold in December of 1913, and one of them was sold. Wait, what the hell is the Pharaoh Knacker?
TJ, no, you don't.
Yes, I do. Look.
But
Look,
somehow
look.
one of them lasted to at least 1941.
That's not. Wait, what?
There's a door right there. See on the right?
Are you sure that's an SY?
Yeah.
Yeah, it says SY in the caption.
Huh.
I don't know how to
Or
read
the
Chinese.
cab fits correctly. Also, flag.
All right. I mean, I guess you can. I guess you can take it. It's
Well, I'm
Okay,
gonna-
guys, I'm gonna go read
Also-
off like the things. Can you just not interrupt me for like 10 seconds, please?
Interrupt.
No, can you
Fine.
save it? You're gonna win anyway.
But I need to make sure I beat TJ.
Can I get the
TJ
horror
is-
point?
No,
TJ
is
is
TJ's gonna get 5 more points up. You
Oh,
have 10
my
style
bad. I
points,
saw
TJ.
that. My bad. I saw
The
that as
difference is not
66.
big enough that you are going
I
to
saw
lose.
that as 66.
You are sitting at 83
I
points,
saw that as
handily winning.
66.
You do not need to keep listing off style points, Mr. My Engine sucks.
Okay, but like I want to keep listing so solid points, but just cool things about the engine in general.
okay.
Can we just mute him?
Well-
Because we can do that after the Royale.
Okay.
People
Well,
that want
but anyway,
I've got a local
we are
investigation.
actually at the time where I
The
usually
people
say.
who can watch if you can watch a YouTube
Okay,
video,
well,
you
we're
can
gonna
do
make
a
it longer, I
fucking
guess.
Google search. You shut the
Can I give?
translated from Bosnia and have fun with that.
It's Mike Bosniak.
We're going to. We're usually at the point where I say, Tyler, is there anything in particular that we've missed?
Well, looking at the photo from TJ, he's got a light underneath his cab window,
That's
looking downward.
That's true. These guys have lights all over.
They got
That is
ground
very
lights.
nice for night operations.
All right.
He does have an extended shield over the front cab windows, which
Horn.
I don't think anybody
So
else really
basically,
does.
they're basically built like a diesel engine with ground lights, marker lights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Also, no.
Air horn.
East does have the extended cab shade, or the shade over the front window.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, but not to the same extent.
Yeah, well,
No, it's the
it's
same.
it's there
It's the
though.
same.
It's there. Though.
Also, if we want to, shout about things, 3025 has marker lights,
I mean,
which I don't think. Wait, does anyone actually? Wait a minute.
We
Oh, no.
really need
What?
3025, I think, might be the only one here with, well, besides the Camelback that has a bell.
No.
No.
No,
What do-
there were
what do you
examples of
know?
people with bells.
Okay.
Well, actually, he
What?
is a bell.
Well, okay, then everyone that isn't East or Matt take a bell point.
Oh
Okay,
boy, I get one
can I just-
more point
It
finally.
doesn't fucking matter, but
skip
can I just...
Doc should have
By
got
the
a
way.
build point to begin with.
They skipped over models, by the way.
Oh, I have models.
jeez.
Oh yeah, so
Cares,
if you
man.
have a trains model, give yourself a
Tyler,
point. If you have a mass produced
Yeah, I wish.
model in
Tyler.
in real model railroading, give yourself a point.
No.
Wrap this up, I have to go to
I
bed
don't
now.
get either of
like an
those.
actual model, please. I mean,
What?
Can I count yours as like an actual trains model, even though it's not in game yet?
No.
But
No.
Oh yeah,
No.
I was...
No,
That's a
Mine
horrible
doesn't.
model. I'm going to kill it and rebuild it.
Mine doesn't have either.
And
Those.
before you post it, I will throw up my physical
Can we
models
stop
that were printed by
bickering?
Loyale.
It doesn't matter. It's done. It's a done deal. We can just
okay, wait a second.
already.
Okay,
Take
so
points
and
after the
now
late
is
strike.
there anything?
I'm
There's a
done.
few
I'm
things
done.
I just want to bring up. I don't care if you give me style points.
Well-
I do want to bring this up because it's kind of really neat.
Well, let's we are at time.
Oh,
So again, if there's anything incredibly pressing, if there's anything important that we didn't cover, like bringing up the model as one.
Were you on a Lero charter?
But were you?
Anyway,
No, that's a cheap one. That's a cheap one. I want to do that one.
I kind of have an
Alright.
HO scale model.
For those here, check streaming and recording for the cool thing, since apparently I'm not allowed to say it yet.
well,
Oh, okay, cool. You have most things that modern Steam does.
Okay, did I get last place or what?
all right. So
Wait, what is a rudder? How do you have a rudder?
I think that's the elephant ears.
I don't.
They call them rudders?
Translation.
This is a translation issue. But anyway,
This is
anyway. All right.
Nice
so
HO model right there.
let's tally up the points that we've got. Do your maths.
Wow, I got 2.
No, don't do your maths, please.
Holy
Alright, let's
21.
see the results. Wait,
No!
57.
I was close. I almost
also,
came
Matt,
back.
you're horrible.
You're-
You didn't choose the right HO model.
Oh, what do you
Wait,
mean?
what?
All right. So here's where we are. I-
Damn it.
Okay, everyone's tallied up their points.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right.
Yeah.
I don't know why it keeps bringing the
Give
pop
me
up on
just
my
a
screen.
second.
Okay.
Quite
Yeah,
a, quite a
Matt.
fun little adventure, hasn't it?
Wow, I beat up the child.
Okay.
That's not as low as
So-
I thought I was going to get.
So
You know what? Last place is becoming pretty comfortable.
the winner was East in his terrible locomotive. Oh, you know what? I did want to do one more thing though. Here you go. Seeing as he won anyway, I meant to give him a point for the eagle on the front because I think it's cool. So
Right.
But not better than CCP Star, though.
the JZ33 or the DRB Class 52 wins with 86 points.
Jay-Z?
Yeah. So we'll see you.
Yes,
We will
yeah.
see this locomotive in the end of season Royale. In second place is the China State SY Mikado that TJ brought with 77 points. A valiant effort that would have been made better if all the stats were there. Maybe it'd be good to compile a stat sheet for this.
Mhm.
It would have beat me if it had all its.
Yeah.
It's been in enough Royales to make a
Yeah,
line.
right? Anyway, in
I've
third
made-
place is the LCNN E10 Camelback brought by Valley Man with 71 points.
I wish it was still in second place but I just didn't have anything
This-
like any redeeming qualities because it's literally a Camelback from 1908.
Yeah,
what is there
I mean-
to have?
When the only picture we have of it is a watermarked image that says derailed. Not great.
It was an eBay scan.
Anyway, in fourth place we have the Bell Locomotive Works 12-0 with an asterisk because that's not, because we made that up. with 64 points that Doc brought. Something we
I
didn't
do
cover
have
was
that so much.
something we didn't cover was couplers.
Knuckles.
The
Wait, did I have knuckle
These were built
couplers?
with knuckles.
Hold on, let me check mine.
Yeah, but either way. And then in last place was the Wanami Mine locomotives, which were arguably the truest locomotives to this prompt, so it's kind of a shame they came in last, but I mean...
Oh,
Can't tell you how frustrating it is that I
funny
try
enough.
and always end up getting curb stomped anyway, and then East just shows up and accidentally wins.
oh, funny enough, you can't even tell if it has knuckles or not because the pilot is cropped out of the photo.
And we'll never know. Anyway, so I would like to thank everyone for tuning into this episode of Locomotive Royale. I'd like to thank all 5 of you for coming here and hurting yourselves in order to do this, and Tyler especially. You can go back to your happy place after this, don't worry, I won't bother you for another week.
Yeah, it doesn't have a happy place.
And
I might have a better
the-
happy place soon.
on the docket for next week is... Let's go
Pain.
into announcements. Pain as always.
Comment.
Whoops, I didn't mean to do that.
I think it's common.
Man,
Hey,
it's,
wait,
it's,
that's my spreadsheet.
it's not an episode if I don't accidentally tab in my DMs.
Is it 113.2? I think it's 113.2.
No, it's the Thomas and Friends
It's
Royale.
common.
Great.
Oh.
Hey, fun fact, these things were a Thomas character.
Oh no!
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Well,
He's a
see
Thomas
that?
character.
Yeah. See you guys.
What character?
See you next week.
There was... Yeah, fun fact, these things were technically eligible for every single Royale this season except
if
the
I-
113 Royale.
What if I win every Royale, but then I can't make it to the finale?
Then other people will get your locomotives, just the same as it's gonna
Oh, did
be.
you win last week too? Great.
Yeah.
I
Anyway,
love how East just like accidentally wins and then I actually try and get my face stomped in anyway.
Well, Locomotive.
Would you wonder why I don't try?
anyway, I think that's it for this week. We'll see you guys in another week with another Loco Royale. Guys, don't hate each other too much.
Yeah, we all love each other.
Well,
The
no,
hate
except for
and
you.
all.
We're still gonna sacrifice you underneath the lighthouse at Foxborough. But
Fight. I feel
I thought we were
nothing
going to
in
sacrifice
terms
ground.
of positive emotion towards any of you.
The feeling neither of us are going to be added back to
What did
for a while.
what did I do?
anyway,
You exist.
thanks everyone. See ya.
Peace.
Bye.